Hello everyone, this is Candy and welcome to my channel. 안녕하세요, 조키티입니다. 저희 채널 무슨 환영합니다. How are you? 오늘 잘 지냈어요? Yeah. Today we're going to talk about a special topic about special and important holiday in Korea. 오늘은 특별한 주제 내용 추석입니다. So happy Chuseok. So it's all about culture and 문화 in Korea. So what is Chuseok? What is Chuseok? Chuseok is meaning is autumn eve, and also known as Hangawi. In Hangul, Hangawi, the great middle of autumn. It is a major harvest, or it is a Korean Thanksgiving Day. It's kind of harvest full moon festival. Chuseok is one of the biggest and one of the most important holiday in Korea. Chuseok is one of the most important holiday, and family members living far and near, they're getting together, especially in the parents' house. They get together. They're living from far places, from Seoul or from Busan, and they're coming to their parents' house just to get together and eat together, and thanks to the ancestors. So why is Chuseok celebrated? It is traditionally celebrated to thank the heavens for successful harvest and to hope another bountiful harvest in the year ahead. So, and also thanks to the ancestors also. So people are celebrating for this holiday. And what do you do during Chuseok? In the past, people are wearing hanbok. Hanbok is the Korean traditional custom, traditional clothes, traditional dress. When visiting the parents and elderly in the families, they're wearing hanbok. And yes, and they visit to their relatives, they were properly dressed. Yes, and they they're bringing or give some gifts to someone, to the family members, or yes, this time this is the holiday that where people are giving gifts and receiving gifts. So when is Chuseok? Chuseok 언제예요? So every year it changes. 매년 다 바뀌어요. It changes every year. But in lunar calendar it never changes. In lunar, they follow the lunar calendar. Then lunar calendar, it is on the 15th day of August. in lunar calendar, it is around the end of summer and the beginning of autumn. So it is falls on the full moon. When is the full moon? It is it's in August 15 in lunar calendar. But this time in solar calendar, this year is September 21st and 22nd. It's 3-day celebration, but it falls on September 20 September 21st this year. Last year is different date, and next year is different date. So it depends upon the lunar. We have to look at the lunar calendar, and lunar calendar it never changes. So only solar calendar is different from the lunar calendar. So they are following the lunar calendar. So Chuseok this year is September 21st. So on Chuseok, where do people go on Chuseok? Chuseok 때 어디 가세요? 어디 가요? So there are different ways how to celebrate Chuseok. Chuseok usually Chuseok we have to get together with the family members, parents, go to the parents-in-law's house and eat together and after and talk together, and then visit to the tombs or to the graves of the ancestors. And after that, Kuwekunago, and then go to the parents' house, wife's parents' house. Munjunon first, we have to go to the husband's parents' house, visit the parents' house of the husband, and then the next day visit to the wife's parents' house. So where do you go on Chuseok? So it depends. Sometimes people are visiting ahead before Chuseok. Why? Because during Chuseok, during that day, it's very congested. The road, the people, there are many people coming to from the big cities, from Seoul. People are living there in Seoul and then going down to the countryside, to their parents' house in some provinces. So it's really heavy traffic on that day. So to avoid the heavy traffic, some others go ahead from that day, before that day. So 2 days or before, 1 week before, they're visiting their parents ahead of that day. And during the Chuseok, they have to stay at home, or some other families are celebrating that kind of holiday. They are going on a trip, 여행 가요. But this time of pandemic, people are better stay in a resort, in a pension, get together with their family, or just stay at home. Yeah. So just stay at home. So, and some other also are how do they spend the long holiday, because Chuseok it's 3 days. But this time is very long holiday because it starts in Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So 5 days holidays. So it's a long holiday. So we can have a very long time to enjoy with our loved ones, with our family, or with our friends. So this kind of holiday is very enjoyable, and very you have the time to relax. So what's the preparation? What are the food, traditional food to eat during Chuseok? So the traditional food have to prepare, and one of the Chuseok food is songpyeon. Songpyeon. This is kind of Korean rice cake. It's half moon shape. Although it's for the full moon festival, it's shaped like half moon, and then filled with that's made of rice powder, and then mixed with some how to color it. It's like some herbs, green color. It's not a natural flavoring, and some is if like purple or pink, flavored with some mulberry, or some colored fruits, extract, fruit extract. So, and it filled with some chestnut, some beans powder, filled it inside, and different kinds of nuts to put it inside, and then like it seems like empanada in the Philippines, like empanada shape but smaller, and steam, or it seems like it's similar to dumplings shape. Yes, so that is one of the traditional food to eat in Chuseok. It's songpyeon, and also kalbichim. So one of the most popular food to eat in Chuseok is kalbichim. It's like pork bone, pork ribs, or beef ribs. It's kind of braised beef bone, ox bone stew. Braised is very tender and delicious. No, mas is kalbichim. So those some foods to eat during Chuseok is songpyeon, kalbichim, japchae, chon, and on the stick. I don't know how to say it. It's cut crab meat with leeks and pork stripe, cut into striped pork, and put it on a stick, and then put some egg, and then fry. That is I forgot how to say it. Yeah. Look at this. This is it. This is one of the preparation, one of the Chuseok food. Also, fish fillet. Yeah, fish fillet, fried fish fillet. And yes, those are, and some other food to eat also. We like to eat seafood mix. Seafood mix. 해물탕 도먹고, 해물탕 아니면 갈비찜, 진짜 맛있는 음식. And we eat together. Also the fruit. Okay, so one of the famous Chuseok food is fruit is pear. Korean pear. Wow, so yummy. No, masisa. It's different shape from other countries. Pear is different shape, and Korean pear is looks like there is round face, like my face is round face. Yeah, it's round fruit. Not round. It's pear is a kind of round fruit, and it's very really sweet. This is kind of the autumn fruit is pear. And also one also we have also watermelon or apples. Yes, this also time, this season we have a lot of apples this time. So apples and pears, and have to eat on that on Chuseok. So I like Chuseok because it is the time that we can meet together with my husband's family member, and during this holiday they're coming to my parents-in-law's house, and then we eat together and we talk together. And after that, sometimes we watch movie together, or we go to the beach. And also we can there are also time that we just stay at home, and then we play yutnori. Yeah, yutnori, this kind of traditional Korean game. So it's, although it's difficult for me to play, but I enjoyed it watching with my team, my children's team, and my sister-in-law's team, and with their children and my children, and we played together. And yes, who will win? Yeah, so it's really fun during Chuseok. And also it's the time to visit to the grave, to the memorial park. It's time to visit and offer some food for the ancestrals. Visiting some tombs for private cemetery, and in public cemetery, this kind of memorial park. So it's this is the time to give some flowers, visit the graves, the tombs of our loved ones who passed away. And yeah. So that is how we celebrate Chuseok. But some others really important point of Chuseok is on Chuseok day in the morning they offer table of full of food for ancestral, for the family members who passed away, for the food for the ancestral food offering ceremony. So this kind of ceremony is, we call it in some other family do that, but it depends upon their culture. Every houses, they have how do they celebrate Chuseok. They have to offer table food for ancestors and a special food, and then they have to bow down in front of the table and say some wishes for the ancestors, and thanks God for the good harvest and for the next bountiful harvest ahead. So that is how, but in my family we don't do that kind of ceremony, ancestral worship ceremony. We don't do that kind of offering. We just eat together in the morning and talk. We eat what we are going to eat. But in offering table food, a table full of food for the ancestors is really different, and that is I saw that's all in white, all steamed fish like that, and yeah. So it is very good to have this kind of holiday in Korea. I really like Chuseok, but because it's a time for the family and eat together and talk together. But yes, but in some other friends, I just heard this is very they don't like Chuseok because they have to wash and prepare a lot of food, and then wash a lot of dishes, and then I get a backache, and then some others is this kind of holiday going then driving outside is in heavy traffic is really sometimes you got some stress, but yes, we cannot avoid that one because all the people are coming back to their hometown. So I hope everybody you have the enjoyable time during Chuseok. So I wish that this Chuseok we have to wish that no more pandemic. We will be free of this pandemic. So I just hope and pray to God that we could be able to visit not only because Chuseok is the time to visit our family. So I live in Bohol, Philippines. I really want to visit, but I cannot go because it's still we have suffering, we have still this pandemic. So my wish this Chuseok is no more COVID. We hope that we could be free. How about you? How do you celebrate Chuseok? How do you spend Chuseok? What do you do on Chuseok, and what are you going to do? Where are you going to go on Chuseok? How do you celebrate it? So that's all for today, and happy Chuseok! Thank you for watching. See you again in my next video. Bye bye.